My 5,000 euro house is getting a new roof. Yesterday, my neighbors and I just started to cover up the edges, and today we're going to finish that. After days of preparation and then cutting, staining, and hammering. Is that the last one?
That is the last one.
Oh my goodness! The beautiful underside could be seen from below. While my neighbors Chris and Mario were working on the roof, I was taking care of this Japanese knotweed. When I first moved in here, this invasive plant had completely taken over the house, and I was not going to let that happen again. I was told that these chemicals would take care of them, so I loaded up the sprayer and sprayed them down. I'm really curious to see if it'll work against this resilient plant. Now that the pretty boards on the edges were up, it was time to put in the not-so-pretty boards in the center. First, Mario had to create a foothold for himself for safety, and then he started nailing in those boards one by one. Chris and I cut boards and handed them up for him to nail in. And after only about an hour, the first half was done. Okay, there were a few gaps on the edges, but that's nothing the chainsaw can't fix. And problem solved. The chainsaw left a lot of dust on the roof that needed to be blown off. Oh, jeez! Watch where you're pointing that thing! We got an extra set of hands when my neighbor Igor came to join us. Despite not claiming to be a roofer, he seemed to really know how this process works. We had just a few small gaps left when it started to rain. Rain is leaking through the roof. Must not have been done very well. Thankfully, the rain didn't last long, and pretty soon the four of us were back up on the roof. Yes, we were all definitely putting in equal amounts of work on this roof project. It was a real team effort. Good place to get some sunbathing done.
I'm on the beach.
With the wood almost finished, it was time for the protective foil. Bruh! The wood, of course, wasn't perfect, so this fills in gaps and keeps water out. After hammering in a little bit of support, it was time to staple down the first line of foil. I could not do this. That's for sure. It was amazing to see that roof shape back on top again. There's just one question. How do these guys get down? Well, I guess we were planning on having a window here at some point. That is a good solution. These three neighbors ended up making an excellent team. Even though they've never worked together before, they seem to just have everything figured out the way it was supposed to be. Finally, with the last of the foil nailed down, my house was waterproof, and I had a new room. Feels good, man. Feels good. Follow this page to see what happens next.